still labeled as the janitor. And until my pay packet gets fatter, I, Dorothy, Annie, Mary, Christine Lavender, am still the tea lady. They can call me the head office catering manager if it makes them so happy. But all they are going to get from me is tea, biscuits. There's no way I'm venturing into sandwiches or anything fancy like that.
Staff appraisal, no holds barred.
Well, lucky old you. So you can keep up to date with all the latest you should be using and all the modern technology they are putting into the toilet paper.
Don't be daft. It's about my personal where I'm going in the firm.
They are not moving you to another place, are they?
Of course not. In spick and span order. As good as me. Or who work as hard as I do. Daunted new writers, all the usual stuff.
Well, this one doesn't seem to be about much. This poor lad finishes up in hospital and they have to cut off one of his hands to save his life because the snake was poisonous.
Oh, no wonder. Can you close that window, please?
I got above myself, didn't I? When it slipped my mind, it was the responsibility of the site and environmental resources manager to shut windows. My feet have never touched the ground. One of them, the judges, did say they would be late.
Which one?
Don't know. I think it was Gladys who told Nelson. I'll just be off then.
It was a woman. Notice I'm in this room standing next to you. And besides, I'm a part of the management team, the site and environmental services manager.
Okay, morning.
Factory will get you everything. Although I know there is more than a grain of truth in what you say. Look, Nikki, I hope you don't mind me popping in a little early. Thought we could have a quiet word before the others arrive. And by the way, it's simply lovely to see you. Missed you at the meeting last Tuesday. It was simply superb. In the audience was the mother of one of my old school chums and her best friend. She's the great aunt of a well-known theatrical angel.
An angel, did you say?
Yes, my dear. I've forgotten you haven't been brought up with that intimate knowledge of the West End theatrical business. Was at my book meet.
It's a very smart building. But dark in here though. Not too warm too. Don't mind, I'll keep my coat on. Yeah, sure. I'm Judith. You're Nikki, yes. And this is...
Hello, Judith. I have been hearing all about you. Oh, by the way, I'm Rupert. Rupert there.
Lunch. Just sign down
But I thought lunch was on Kingston and Kingston.
We'll cross that one a bit later. Uncle Jim isn't so, but his accountant is a real story about it. Signature on here and we'll get started. Scripts we are judging. A cup of tea for me, please.
Hey, what's that will about them?
I suppose there's no harm in
competition sponsored by Berlin Ford Tarmac and Qualis Foundation. As you are aware, the prestigious award is made to a new play, that has gone through an intensive scrutiny by a distinguished panel of judges who have toiled day and night and applied all their expertise and experience before reaching the verdict. The standard for entries has been highest ever. Personally, do not envy the task of the judges. And I must congratulate all those writers who participated in the contest. Without you there would be no competition. But of course, there can only be one winner. And the judges were unanimous in choosing this wonderful play. So without further ado, the winning entry for the Kingston Play of the Year is Sleepless in Sunderland. And I am standing next to the playwright, a young university student, Miss Marigold Mashier. Well done, Margaret. Now,
It was a big surprise. Firstly, thanks to my parents and my university friends who encouraged me to write this play. And of course, last but not the least, to your company grandfather for organizing this event.